with some couple extra parts.
Oh, fudge.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's fall time. That means all things fall. Pumpkin spice lattes and beautiful fall decorations. You know what else you do in the fall? You do a lot of camping. Well, at least some families do. We're not really big campers, but every once in a while we do. And there happens to be a ton of awesome Tesla accessories out there that you can use for camping. Did you know these things have a camping mode in them? Not only can you sleep in there, but they even make tents that you can put onto the back. Today, we're gonna check those things out. Our friends over at Top Fit were kind enough to send us an entire camping setup. I do need to mention to you guys, this is not a paid advertisement at all. As always, Top Fit just sent us these items to check out and see how good they are. So we're gonna give you our true opinion, good or bad, as to how this stuff works. Let's check it out. They were kind enough to send us an inflatable bed with the pump designed specifically for the Tesla Model Y. But not only in addition to that, they also sent us the awesome portable car tent. Now this is a complete tent that hooks onto the back of the Tesla itself. That makes it even more expandable so you can have multiple people camping out in your Tesla with you. This is pretty cool. So we're gonna set all this up. We're gonna test it out too. That's right, I'm gonna camp out tonight all by myself. My family's not really interested in sleeping in the car tonight with me. We'll also check out the power consumption on this thing and see how it does when you throw it in camping mode all night. This sounds like a fun one. Let's get started and see how easy this tent is to put together. So let's start off by checking out the inflatable mattress. I already went ahead and I put down the two seats for the third row, and then I used my magical buttons over here that went ahead and put down the second row as well. So we have a huge wide opening to put this puppy. Everything came in this little convenient drawstring bag. It's the mattress right here that will unfold and get all set. And then here's the electric pump, and it came with the inserts for it. And conveniently, it's got the car adapter on there, so we can go ahead and plug it into our charging port right back here in our cubby hole, so we can go ahead and get this thing blown up. So let's go ahead and get it unfolded, all set up in here, and then we'll start blowing it up. So there were several different ports we had to fill up. Right now I'm working on filling up the big one. There was this over here, the pillow. This had its own little stopper. And then down here, these two chambers were independent as well. And I filled up each of these. Now I'm filling up the big section here. I'm working on filling up the entire big section, and then we'll have it all set. We've got our bed all blown up and set up and ready to go. So you'll see right here, it cuts in. When you get it blown up, it cuts in right here to exactly where the armrests are in the 7-seater, which is actually kind of nice to see. So there's no question about which way it goes, how it should be set up. It fits really perfect. I did have to push them up, not necessarily all the way, but I did push them up a little bit. It hangs off the edge here a little bit, but it catches the headrest here, and it's perfectly fine. It's nice and full, and it feels pretty solid. So far, so good. All right, now let's get working on the tent. This one may take a little while. together, but we're a little confused by the lack of...
Just with some couple extra parts.
Yeah, we have a few extra pieces, partly because there's really no instruction manual on how to put this thing together. Top Fit. Guys, you gotta have an instruction manual on how to assemble it. Now there is kind of a quasi instruction video that is on the Amazon listing that you can use.
The video was awesome. It just did not say what these are for.
Yeah, it gave you kind of an overall idea on how to put it together. We have no idea what these rods are for. I don't know, but
the tent's up.
It's up. Welcome to the Tesla edition of Cribs. I'm gonna be honest here. So you guys know I'm a big Top Fit fan. However, there are a few things in here that I'm a little concerned about. Number one, lack of instructions on the assembly of this. Now, we kind of figured it out from that video and we kind of got the basics down, but it needs instructions, seriously. Number two, I wouldn't exactly call this watertight. Like, if this was set up in a rainstorm, I'm not quite sure rain wouldn't get in over here. I mean, all I gotta do is peek it up and all of a sudden I can see in through this little corner. Not ideal. So down here that you pull it up over the back fender, you can see it's right there. And then there's these little clips and it zippers tight. So down here, it's nice and tight. And then you kind of have like a little bridge, a little tunnel here as it kind of comes up and over. Now this is inflatable. This was supposed to blow up. However, there's a leak in mine because I had this blown up and now it's down to nothing. But it's got this is nice and tight. This is watertight here. And then these posts, these are all inflatable. So it's actually really easy to do. They all have these little, these inflation ports down here. You could just seal them all up. They all connect to one another. So if you seal them all up except for one, you can go ahead and blow them up. As you can see, here's the inflation port for the one that goes over the trunk and it's completely squishy. So there's definitely a hole on there. This one seems to be holding up pretty good. There's this entryway here. Now there's the outside one, which seals it up and it's weatherproof. And then there's a second one on the inside, which you can see here. This is the exterior one. This one here is like for bugs. It's a pretty decent size. And then if we go in, Michelle's already apparently testing the bed. How's the bed?
It's actually pretty comfortable, and I realized that the beautiful panoramic view is going to be amazing at night.
Do you want to join me?
Let's not go that far.
You have all this space here from that tunnel, and then the tent provides a nice, pretty decent size area as well. It's got a hook up here for a light. It's got plenty of ventilation. Now tonight I am going to run camping mode. I'm hoping to have some air conditioning in there, otherwise it's going to be a very long, hot night. It definitely looks kind of weird. You got headroom in here? Not really?
I do if I sit here. There's plenty of headroom here.
Well, it's really just for sleeping.
And in theory, the boys could join you. They could all be in the lower level. Could be a dad and boys adventure.
I thought this was a husband-wife channel.
Nope.
But I do agree with her. Look at the view. Nice. It's not too bad. I mean, I'm a short guy, so, I mean, even if the trunk lid was closed, I'm still not going to have a problem if I were just staying in here without the tent. Not too bad. Oh man, the view is awesome though.
So Ty, are you going to be joining your dad out here tonight?
No.
Got him! Welcome to my crib, where I will be spending the next like 10 hours or so, once it gets dark. It is kind of nice. I can feel the air conditioning coming up. So one thing I quickly realized, you can't really have camping mode on in the car at the same time that you're doing the tent, because it's just going to run non-stop. So I think what we'll do is tonight when it's bedtime, I think we'll close the trunk and we will run camp mode and A, see what it does to the battery, and B, see how it is to sleep in your Tesla on one of these inflatable mattresses. All right guys, so I totally gave up on the tent. I decided to close the trunk, and then when I closed the trunk, the tent pretty much collapsed. So clearly the trunk needs to be open in order for the tent to work. So I just I gave up on the tent. All in all, the tent is a really cool idea, but the one piece that goes over the trunk, it leaked, it wasn't airtight, and then there's that issue where you can't really use it if you're going to use camp mode in the car. So if it's really hot or if it's really cold out, it really doesn't work all that well. Look, in theory, it's a really good idea, and it definitely is easy to set up because it's inflatable. It literally takes like 15 minutes to set it up once you know how to do it, but no instructions. That one piece leaked. You have to have the trunk open in order to be able to really use it. It's a cool idea and it's a cool concept, but it's not for me. So instead, what I'm going to do is tonight I'm just going to sleep in the car with camp mode on, kind of like normal with the mattress, and we'll see how comfortable the mattress is, and we'll see how we make out. So what do you do when you're camping? Yeah. You gotta have a campfire. Great campfire, s'more making, all that fun stuff. We're good friends. However, they're not all sleeping in the Tesla, unfortunately. You guys can. Yeah, you can sleep in the Tesla if you'd like.
I will enjoy the nice air-conditioned house with a bed.
That sounds like a great idea for you.
Carrie's probably up next to JJ right now.
Yeah. I did text Christopher and ask him why. Well, definitely not tonight.
Oh, fudge.
It is very late. Now it's time to head out to the Tesla and try and get some sleep. We'll see how this goes. Let's head on out there. All right, guys, we've got everything all set. I'm good to go. Battery's at about 41%. We'll see how that holds up throughout the night. I've got it set to camp mode. Got it set to 70 degrees, so we'll see how that goes. I am in the Tesla, ready to go, all snuggled up. I got like a little blanket here. I've got a camera. I've got a bottle of water in case I get thirsty, but I'm in good shape. Now, fortunately enough, I'm one of those people that can pretty much sleep anywhere, so I don't think I'll have a hard time sleeping. We'll see how comfy it is. The bed's actually doing pretty good, so I think I'll be okay. I feel pretty comfortable. We'll see how the temperature holds up tonight and how much sleep I get. It's really late. It's like 1 a.m. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna head to bed and I will see you guys in the morning and we'll see how the whole thing went. See you in the morning. So I literally just woke up. Not a bad night's sleep. A lot of tossing and turning, but quite honestly, I think that was mostly just because of the fact that I was sleeping on a mattress. It's not my own. Same thing even when like I'm at a hotel or something like that. No noises or anything like that. I gotta tell you, it's kind of cool waking up to this unreal view. Pretty nice. You just kind of see everything above you. Camp mode worked really well. The car was pretty cool all night long. In fact, I even had to use my blanket at one point, cover up. Got a little chilly. Not bad. I give it a thumbs up. The mattress held up. It's actually still really completely full of air. Usually these things start to leak overnight. This is actually still completely full. The mattress, I give a big thumbs up. Would absolutely recommend it. I will put a link to this in the description below. If you're going somewhere, you're going camping, you want to be able to sleep in the car, you want to bring a mattress with you, I do recommend the mattress, absolutely. Battery wise, we are currently sitting at 32% battery. We started this and we were at 41% last night. Currently at 32, and it is, I don't even know what time it is. It is 8:16. 8:16 in the morning. So we were about 7 hours. We used about 9% battery in order to do that on camp mode. It's actually kind of chilly out, I gotta say. So I'm actually pretty impressed because as soon as I stepped out, I'm like, ooh, brr. It's actually pretty cold out. You know, if you're going camping, it's not like you're gonna be able to sleep in your car for like, 4 or 5 days. If you're running camp mode, you're gonna have to charge up every once in a while, but not too terrible. 9% battery in one night, that's not bad at all. That's about it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like on this video if you found this helpful at all. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel as well and you haven't already done so. We put out all sorts of crazy videos, sometimes odd ones like this one, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any. As always, thank you so much, guys, and we will see you in another one.